Okay, and as we start this video here, YouTube, as you can see, I'm doing an experiment here. This is just a hood ornament for the 66 Impala. Okay, YouTube, back with another video here, and as you can see, I got a hood ornament. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be powder coating this, but before I do, I kind of just want to do some small repairs to it. I want to make this quick because my Bondo is drying. This is actually a high temperature body filler, and the reason for that is the chrome is fairly good on this hood ornament here, but you know, there's some pitting. I was wire wheeling it, and these areas, they started to break apart, and that pitting revealed itself. So what I'm doing, I'm applying some high temperature body filler. I'll fill those areas before I apply the Eastwood Extreme Chrome, and then I'll go over it with the apple green powder coating also, and then we'll take it from there. But this is the first step here. I want to fill up these little holes, and I'll smooth the whole surface. That way we have a nice prep, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here. This is the other step. I applied some Bondo within the little holes that I had here. Just little holes of corrosion, and as you can see, I applied a good layer, and then what I did, I went over it with the Milwaukee tool here, and I actually got all those little spots filled now. And I'll probably use 1,000 grit just to go over it after I remove this thick layer of Bondo, just to make sure that all the edges are smooth, and then I'll pretty much take it from there. Okay, back with another step here, and I finally got it all grind down with the Milwaukee angle grinder here. And as you can see, all those little pitted areas now are nicely filled with the high temperature Bondo. And then what I'm gonna do, that's a 80 grit, which is on that grinder. I'm gonna go ahead and try to smoothen it out as much as I can with a 1500 or 1,000 grit sandpaper, just to get the little grinding marks out of it. I've come to see that those also affect your prep work when powder coating. Like I said in prior videos, when it comes to powder coating, your prep work plays a major part in the quality of the end results here. So I'm trying to get better at doing a much better prepping job before powder coating. And then this is what we have here. Everything is nicely filled, and pretty much take it from there. I'll sand it down with either 1,500 or 1,000, and then I'll see if it's a little better, and we'll take it from there. Okay, YouTube, back with another step here. As you can see, finally got these little holes filled with the high temperature Bondo, and I kind of just wanted to address that because I know that once I laid that powder on, these little indentations, these little corrosion areas will show up. So what I did, I used my high temp Bondo, and I took care of that situation. And I kind of just went with the Milwaukee grinder here, and I kind of just passed it through the surface, just made sure everything was nice and smooth. And I'm gonna degrease this. I'll wipe it down, and I'm gonna attempt to lay some chrome powder. And then over that chrome powder, I will lay another layer of the green apple to match the emblems from the prior video. And then we'll pretty much take it from there. Alrighty, YouTube, and in this step, before I actually lay the powder on, I kind of want to preheat the material. I'll bring it out, you know, when it's at a good level of hotness, and that way the oven is kind of at a pre-bake, and then we'll pretty much pull it out, and then I'll attempt to lay the powder. Okay, YouTube, we got the part on the table here, and as you can see, it is nicely filled with the extreme chrome powder. Just want to focus in, get a good picture here, and this is my grounding where I have it connected just to a screw. And as you can see, that powder laid down pretty nice. Pretty much got all areas covered. Can spray a little more in there if I wanted to, just for leveling, so it all settles pretty well, so that it has the right amount of powder on each side. And this is it, YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and bake it. We'll let it sit there for 30 or 40 minutes and then we'll see how it comes out. Okay, YouTube, back with a follow-up here, and this is the final product. And I'm not gonna hold back and hide the flaws, but what I did, I prepped the surface. I made sure I had a smooth surface, and as you can see, the chrome powder pretty much bubbled. So what this tells me is that maybe there was too much powder, or I had the oven baking too high. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, excuse me, grind down this whole surface again. I'm gonna re-prep it. I'll lay a thinner layer of the chrome powder. And I had my oven set to 350 actually. I'm gonna bring it down to maybe 175, between 175 and 250, just for a lower bake and a slower bake to see if that actually makes a difference. This is a learning process here, something that I'm doing by myself, and this is how we get better. We learn from our mistakes, and which is not actually mistakes, but just, you know, practice. It comes along with practice. So this is it. I'll grind it down, resurface it, re-prep it, and then we'll pretty much do it again. Okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here, and as you can see, pretty much got the big emblem here sand down, and as you can see, it's back to its original how I started when I prepped it. Made sure I resurfaced everything, made sure it was smooth like glass, and rather than lay down the chrome, which I actually wanted to do first, was lay the chrome and then apply a green powder over the chrome. I'm just going to lay the green powder over what I have here, and then I'm gonna see how this comes out. Cause if it's that, then I'm not sure if there's an issue with the chrome, and then we'll pretty much take it from there. Alrighty, YouTube, got my mini oven on pre-bake here, and as you can see, this nice lime green color is gonna turn into something amazing here, but fully got it coated, and rather than to go with the chrome and then apply the green, I'm going straight to the green this time, and then we'll see what the outcome is. Got a little bit of dots, as you can see. I used that heavy-duty degreaser, and I believe a lot of the high heat Bondo that I had to fill those spots, it came off with it, but we're gonna see what we got, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, back with another one here. What I did was pull it out after 15 minutes. I see that the green is kind of translucent. It's real hot. I got it set to 250, but what I'm gonna do is just apply another coat as it's heating, and then I'll just pop it back in just to give it a much thicker layer, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, but so far so good. Alrighty, YouTube, back with the final here, and you know I like to bring it to you raw. Well, this is the final product here of the powder coat. As you can see, it's kind of translucent. You still can see through and see that the chrome is there, and also the minor imperfections of the pitting. You can see here. Yeah, but this is it. It's real shiny. It's a protective powdered layer. Tried to cover as much as I can, but just experimenting. This is a hood ornament here that I could put on the car. Pretty much see how it looks to match the emblems, which I did on a prior video. But as you can see here, yeah, it's a shiny candy green. And just some other stuff I have laying here. This is not powder coat, it's just spray painted, but this is the actual powder coat here. And you can see both of them have I'd say the same shiny layer. But this just has a lot of pitting also because this was a rusted surface. But yeah, this is it, YouTube. The hood ornament, just experimenting wood, and we'll see if it'll be a go. Alrighty, YouTube, and as you can see here, we got the final product. It's a real shiny green, I would say, compared to the emblems that are here, which will be going on the car. This is just an experiment. This would be the hood ornament. if I decided to put it on the car, but I kind of just wanted to do a powder coating review. As you can see, it's kind of translucent in that the chrome imperfections, you can see it beneath the green powder, but it is shiny, and it actually shines almost to like a yellowish green in the sun. And this is indoors here, but yeah, this is what we got, the green powder over the hood ornament of the 1966 Chevy Impala. Okay, thank you,
Alrighty,
YouTube.
and to close for the video here, I just want to say that powder coating is a very well way to kind of decorate a vehicle you would like to, but just remember your prep work is very important for the great outcome.